Hello. Hi, the real Gabby. Hello, Alpha Emo Kid. My hair is doing some weird things today. I apologize. I realized I do a lot of live streams when I just like after I post, and I just want to talk like with no self promo. I mean, like if you if you want to like my pictures, like would I complain? No. But yeah, I just thought we could do like a cute Q&A or something. I don't know. How are you guys? How's quarantine? Hello. Hello. Someone did a keyboard slam. Hello, clearing the clouds. There's just so much going on right now in the world, so like let's just create a great, wow. Let's just create a good environment, you know what I mean? You know, that's kind of what I try to do today on my health is mental and physical. I promise that wasn't promo, but actually something that I wanted to do. And I thought it was really cute, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I should do that more often, where I just kind of like, I don't want to say give writing prompts, because that reminds me of homework in school, but like, basically I wrote out a lot of questions because I figured some people might not have a good support system right now, so you guys could kind of check in with each other and just even like respond to something, you know, like someone could just respond and be like, I've really been enjoying painting, and someone else could respond and be like, oh my god, like what have you been painting? Just like to feel listened to. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely, even if you know, you're in a house with a lot of people, I think there's definitely a lot more loneliness right now. Very nice comments. Thank you. I haven't seen you in months and you look good. Thank you so much. It's so crazy seeing comments like that. I guess because like I've been living with myself for the past, I've been living with myself. I see myself in the mirror every single day. I guess I don't realize there's much of a change, and I don't look at old photos of myself that are like too revealing that often, but like I feel like I notice that there's a change the most when I get those comments. Not saying that they're bad. I'm like at a point where I feel pretty good. Sometimes, like once in a while, someone says something about how I look super different now, and I'm like, really? Like I just thought I was posting something, but for the most part, and this is gonna sound a little controversial, at least on my end, but because I'm so, I think certain things I am entitled to be triggered by. Like I put it on Twitter, but like some person thought it was smart. Like my audience should not diagnose me, but like that was inappropriate and uncalled for, and I'm allowed to call that out. But, you know, I think a lot of people, if someone's giving me a word of encouragement and it randomly triggers me, like I have to realize that I am posting about this online and it's part of the process, and it could happen to me in real life too, you know? But to me, it's just all about intention, you know? Even if something triggers me, if it's commented with the right intention, then like I won't get mad at that person, because ever. In fact, I'll just work on being a stronger version of myself. Sorry, I'm just ranting about random stuff. Anyways, how are you? Shadow Gurk. Is someone writing something rude? All right, let's see. Shadow Gurk. All right, she just said ew. Well, thank you so much for saying ew. And my live stream is hidden from you. I mean, you know, I'm flattered that the only bad thing you could say about me is ew. I mean, like, I am a little gross right now, aren't we all? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my outfit is so ugly. Like, okay, it's not that ugly, but like, it's just so, like, this doesn't matter. Like, this is like the grunge bleach thing people do with shirts. And then like, this is tie-dye. Like, make up your mind, Jessie, you know? But anyways, oh my god, my guitar amp has been on. Fuck. Oopsies. Anyways, Jessie, answer the questions. Okay. You can answer the questions. Let's see. Ooh, okay, good question. Have you picked up any new creative hobbies? Not creative, but I've been super into skincare. I've been like stalking skincare TikTok. I've also gotten, not creative again, but I've gotten, oh my god, am I flashing my boob? I swear to god, I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. Wow, probably should have changed my top for this. I've been reading wellness books. That's been great. I've also been learning to record my own vocals, which has been really cool, especially because now I don't live in Los Angeles anymore, and there's definitely more producers in Los Angeles than in Florida, but actually not totally true. I mean, I live relatively close to Miami, but anyways, besides the point, that's been really fun. I've actually been playing guitar again. That's creative. I don't know. What have y'all been doing? I've just like been getting really invested in old fandoms I used to love. I was watching Supernatural the other day and I was like, fuck yeah, this was the shit. So I'm turning on my computer for extra lighting here, but I realized I have glasses on, so we'll just take them off. But anyways, on that other topic of being into skincare, look, I'm wearing no makeup and my skin, I mean, also it's darker, but skin has been looking 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. Yeah, cool. I was playing Club Penguin online. You met your girlfriend thanks to Youngblood. That is sick. I love Youngblood, and I have... There's a rainbow across your face. I like that. Wait, that's why I have to... Hold on. We'll put the glasses back on. So my computer wallpaper is a ton of old Disney movies because it makes me happy. Don't you make fun of me. Okay, let's see. I like need to channel more of my meme energy that I had before. Normally I have that in my live streams, but I'm like feeling a little not 100% myself. So, but I really did want to say hello. So, I'm a cutie. Thank you. Hold on, let's find some... Okay, what's your favorite game? Pokemon, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. I love Pokemon. I could play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, if we really want to get specific here, is one of the best games that was ever made. Not even necessarily... I'm like... God, this is so nerdy. I'm like... Like, how much is this mentally stimulating? Wow, all the SAT vocabulary words. If we're thinking in terms of that, I really like just the regular Pokemon games. But if you want an incredible video game storyline, play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. Please. That game makes me cry. It is so good. Underrated. 10 out of 10. I listen to the music and I find myself getting emotional. Like, it is so good. 10 out of 10. In this house, we stand Pokemon. We truly do. Even though as a kid, I never told anyone out of my Instagram. Yeah, that's a gay jokes. Today's been like a low gay level, I guess. I'm like, how is this measured? What's today's date? I'm like, how do I make a gay joke out of this? Okay, we'll figure it out. But, oh wow, that is bright. A lot brighter. But we don't know how gay today, you know? You let me know. I don't like that. I liked the other one better. Okay, that's better. The 13th, I can't think of a gay joke with that. Okay. How much do you sleep now? Interesting. So, my sleep schedule has been so bad. I've been going to sleep at 3 a.m. and I honestly think it's because, I don't know, for some reason working is a little bit more overwhelming because there isn't necessarily as much balance in between working because it's so much home, which I mean, like, I've been doing that since I was 16 years old, but yeah, just very stressful. Yeah, I feel like I haven't talked much about how I moved out when I was 16. Honestly, at the time there were just legal issues with speaking about it publicly, but yeah, I moved to Los Angeles when I was 16, and I think I'm just like, I just went through a lot of change at once, and I'm just like, my way of coping with things is just self-sabotage in every possible way, which is horrible, and I'm working on it. And I'm thinking my sleep is partially, because I've been really good at taking out a lot of the outlets for self-sabotage that I use, whether it, like, eating disorder, 100% was like such a unhealthy coping mechanism, not a good one, but like, so I don't know, not that I'm comparing my sleep schedule to that, but I like find every way to self-sabotage in every single way. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh, I accidentally clicked. I do listen to Cave Town. Cute. Okay. Can you sing for Let's see. Since you are I'm scared someone's gonna see this and they're gonna be offended. I don't wanna, but it is funny. Oh, I accidentally clicked on that. Oh shoot, okay. Well, we got the deeper question. I gotta make sure I answer this correctly. How do I get over suicidal thoughts and attempts due to PTSD, addiction, and an eating disorder? So, I don't think I ever dealt with PTSD, and I'm definitely not a therapist, so I can't completely speak on all these things. And although I share a lot of my experiences, sometimes, especially when it comes to like a specific person's advice, it's really hard for me because I'm not trained, and like that's, for example, one thing that's helped me a lot is following a lot of body positive Instagram pages, but like that's different from going to a therapist about, my own specific thoughts and problems. And like, what's gonna help one person is it's so unique, and like, it just really depends on the person. But, some things, I guess, I would say, I'm trying to, like, I want to make sure I word this correctly, and I'm wondering if maybe I just don't answer this so that I don't say something wrong. But, I would say, like, from where I can speak, having a good support system, and even if someone doesn't understand what you're going through, as long as, they're being sensitive and trying to help every way they can. And that was something I really had to learn, was just people don't have to completely understand what you're going through to be helpful. Even just someone being like, I'm here for you. Impactful, regardless of if they fully understand what you're going through. And sometimes it's even nice to have someone in your life that doesn't know about what you're going through. Because I feel like sometimes when you talk to someone that has similar issues, it can just, cause triggering in between. It depends, obviously, on, like, how healthy you are mentally. Okay, cool. I like this one. Now that you can legally legally drink. What's your favorite drink? I always get a vodka soda because I'm really basic. I get sparkling water with vodka, and tequila makes me go crazy. I mean, for some reason, I'm like which I'm 5'10", I don't know why, but I'm just like such a lightweight, and I don't know, I'm like such a mess when yeah, but that's my drink of choice. I'm not a huge wine person at all, but I do like some wine. But when I do drink wine, it's like this super sweet wine that gives you headaches. I'm like, yum, I love the taste of damaging my body more than other wine. Yeah, that's my drink of choice. And since turning 21, I really haven't drank a lot, but honestly, it's because of a lot of medication I'm on. Especially Accutane is already pretty bad for your liver, so I just choose to go against it. But sometimes I have a glass of wine before I go to bed, and it's great, and it just, But I think for any of my followers that are over 21 or even close to that age, it is very good. It's it's very important if you are prescribed medication to see how things can affect other things. And also, mental health wise, I honestly, like, I drink like once or twice a month, and it's like, even when I do, like, the next day, so drinking, alcohol's a depressant, and you're basically getting, like, so much fucking, like, to put it in simple terms, you get, like, so much happiness, happy hormones, etc., in your brain at once. That's why people are like, whoa, when they drink. But because, you know, your body's producing so much of that, you're depleted the next day, and then you, as a result, become so depressed, especially if you're on antidepressants, which I've dealt with, like, crazy, almost, like, to the point where it's not even worth drinking. Like, just not, you have to be really careful, and, like, also really know your limit, and that's something that, like, I've honestly had to learn this year. Yeah, but enough about this topic. But definitely, if you suffer with depressive thoughts, depression, be very careful with drinking, because the next day, like, you are going to feel more depressed, even regardless of if you suffer with it. But if you really suffer with that, it's going to be really difficult for you. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's answer more questions. Okay, cool. You see, this is a lie, because there's a trailer. I made it, okay? There is gonna be a second one, so watch out. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Boom. A little intense. Your coming out story. So I don't talk about this very often, because honestly, it's a sore spot for me, but God, it's, like, so messed up. I don't even talk about this. Oh my God, okay, I'm paranoid about this. I just don't want to flash my boob. So, I came out to my friends when I was 17 years old. Most of my friends, but friends in the community, because I had really bad internalized homophobia. Had my first kiss when I was 16 in high school, didn't tell anyone about it, and in fact, played fake homophobic, which I know is gonna sound horrible, but I mean, I wasn't like, I was hanging out with this girl a lot, and someone was like, she's gay. I was like, did she, you know, like, have you guys ever, what, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, why would I do that? Like, that type of thing. Dumb. But I think it's a lot less common with kids nowadays, but you have to understand, like, not that I'm like this, like, I'm way older than all of you, but, and I'm sure I have a lot of followers that are my age. However, in my school, there was one kid that was out, and he even had a really difficult time, which is crazy. And there were no girls that were out. Like, it was literally unheard of. Like, all throughout middle school, it was, like, the thing that in school, like, when people made fun of a girl, they would, like, call her a lesbian in the locker room. I'm not kidding. That's disgusting. And I didn't do it. I didn't do that. But people would do that, and it was really fucked up and gross. And I don't know if it was where I grew up in New Jersey or anything like that, but, like, that made everything very difficult for me, obviously. So, when I moved to Los Angeles, that helped me a lot, as you can probably imagine, because LA is a lot more inclusive than a random town in New Jersey, and I just came out to my friends that were in the community, as I said, because that was my first step. I was just really scared, and, like, I just found myself naturally becoming friends with some of those people, and I think, you know, a big part of it was that I guess I really admired them because they were so vocal about something that I had never really talked about. And then I kept telling one of my friends that I would make, she said she'd help me make a coming out video. I think this was when I turned 18, and I basically was like, yeah, let's do it. But I got really scared, and I, like, never did it for, like, a really long time. I think it was like a year between that time of her trying to convince me to make one, and I just had no desire whatsoever. But I think, I guess, like, internalizing something like that really was difficult for me. So I did little hints, like I put a tiny pride flag in like the front of all my videos, and would just like no one fucking caught this, but like I made a Tinder video actually with Frank. Bringing awareness to HIV/AIDS, and I Pride Month was going. Sorry, this is a long story. Pride Month was going on as well, and it was also a celebration of Pride Month. So it was a big celebration of the LGBTQ plus community, but it was more than Pride. It was also very much so focused on educating, and I wore it was like a Disney princess looking dress, and I decided to wear this rainbow crown I bought from Etsy, and I put it on Twitter and Instagram, and I said, I feel like an LGBTQ plus Disney princess, which to me was like my like thing I used to do where I like hinted about things but never said anything. So like I was like, ooh, I'm playing it safe. But everyone on Instagram for the most part took it fine, but Twitter made so much fun of me and like claimed I was this like straight girl that was like using the community for clout. Like, how dare you say that if you're not a part of the community? And like, I never explicitly stated I was one thing or the other, and it was so hard for me. Oh my god, I cried for like 3 days straight, and I honestly thought of quitting. Like, I was flat out bullied, and it really hurt because it was from a lot of people in the community, and also from a lot of people that were fans of a certain YouTuber that like honestly I watched when I was like 13, and like that really hurt to see like the face of some YouTubers I really liked like correlated with this like bullying. So then, and like I don't blame anyone that did that at the time, and like honestly every single person that said something came around and apologized after, because they realized how horrible that behavior was and unfair to me. Twitter is toxic, right? But anyways, horrible time period in my life. And then you can ask Steph, I called her on the phone for like probably like 10 hours straight crying, and keep in mind I'm in Austria, so it's like I've never really gone into detail about this, but anyways, I tweeted I was a part of the community, didn't want to like go into detail about it, but just didn't want to be made fun of anymore. And basically I was bullied into coming out, and then I had to get on a plane for 14 hours straight with no Wi-Fi after tweeting that. And oh my god, when I tell you that was the worst 14 hours, it's horrible. Like, I'm sitting there unable to sleep, like shaking with anxiety. You have no idea what people are saying about me. Like, just experienced like this huge like surge, I don't know. There was a lot of bullying about me, and it was just really hard for me. Like, I just feel really bad, and yeah, just hysterically crying. And like, I'm really grateful for Steph, because I mean, I came out to her when I was 17, and you know, like when all that was happening, she was just so supportive. Like, I talked to her on the phone for so long, and she was honestly like, I might have even have deleted my platform. Like, I was so unhappy. And Twitter is toxic. Let me tell you, if Frank's video didn't tell you enough, like, I fucking hate Twitter. I literally only go on there because it's a really good way to communicate with the people that follow me. And, you know, like, it's a great way to, like, talk back and forth. But, like, I do it for you guys. But, like, for anyone else, no. Like, for my business, no. I mean, not at all. But, anyways, so at this point, I realized I had never told my parents anything, and they probably saw that tweet. So I avoided my parents for a good month after the tweet was up. And then my mom was like, I haven't seen you in like a year. I need to visit you. I was like, okay, cool. So I visited her, and then I filmed my coming out video, I think a week before she came, and I uploaded it. So she knew my story, and then I like came out to her, which was a video that I filmed, and a lot of people were saying that, you know, it was set up and it completely, like, or that we were lying, but like that was the first time I ever talked about my sexuality with my mom. And like she knew because it was on Twitter, and also the internet knew the same time she did. But anyways, so posted that video, and then I came out, and that was it. Yeah, crazy. I think I actually have a video about this that's going up this weekend, and I'm a little scared, but I'm not scared at all to post it, because I think I'm in the right, and I don't normally say that, but, I just think sometimes, I think sometimes because the community has dealt with oppression and, you know, a lot of hardship, they feel the need to be so mean. I mean, I was just thinking about how, like, Taylor Swift, and you can, you know, disagree with me here, but she did a music video, and she has had, like, so many actions to back up that she genuinely supports the community, but everyone was making fun of her and saying she was pandering, and, like, Taylor Swift is an entity. She has power. Why would you not want her? She could have said nothing and been safer. Like, Taylor Swift 100% has followers that are not incredibly liberal. So, and I don't mean that in an offensive way towards her, and that she has a very diverse audience. Like, yeah, all over the place. So, like, I thought that was a big win. Why did people have to tear her down? But I guess what my video is about is basically, I feel as if sometimes, I think, okay, this is my theory. I think it's a result of, at least when I grew up, because I feel like, I don't know, I see it, where do I start? Basically, I feel like, you know, as a kid, a lot of people were like, you're gay, like, that's gay, like, gay was an offensive word, and I feel like now the LGBTQ plus community does that with straight people. Like, I don't understand it. I don't know, like, I'll see TikToks, and it's like, straight TikTok is crazy, and, like, sometimes the TikToks are weird. I'm like, okay, but, like, I don't think it's because they're straight, like, because I have so many straight friends that are, I don't even consider them, like, my straight friends or my gay friends or, like, straight people or, like, gay people. Like, we're people. And I feel like the goal with Pride and everything, like, we want equality, right? We don't, like, why would we other ourselves, you know? I think it's going to be hard to be treated equally if people keep saying stuff like, ew, straight people, you know? And I think, you know, a lot of it also comes from, like, some horrible things that have happened from people that do identify as straight to the community, you know, whether it's, like, I've experienced it, like, a cisgendered guy that, like, thinks you're, you know, like, over-sexualizes your sexuality for his own pleasure. Like, that's messed up, you know, but, like, that shouldn't define all straight people, or even all men. Like, I mean, that's gross. Like, that should be completely called out. Ew. Like, I literally will, like, I got on a live stream with Lucy, and it's, like, girls kiss for me, and I was like, what? Leave us alone. Or, like, girls undress. So I was like, oh, no, sweetie. But I don't think that, I see people that are like, how do straight people exist? Ew, straight people, like, and, like, if you're, you know, saying that because, like, you're on gay TikTok and you, like, only see gay couples, like, okay, fine, but if you're, like, genuinely, I don't know, I don't even like using straight people, gay people, anyways. Sorry. That was a whole rant. I hope people weren't offended by it, but him and Colby, does this make sense? I don't know. You know, I have so many amazing straight friends that they don't understand, obviously, because, I mean, like, but they do, like, I don't know. We're just people. Okay, people like it. Good. Yeah. I've noticed it so much recently, and I don't understand it, and I think I don't know. I think it's definitely like, it does make sense, you know, like, psychologically, I think it comes from a lot of oppression and, like, you know, we are really banding together nowadays. Like, I feel as if the community is, you know, more united than ever. Like, more and more people are coming out at younger ages. However, I don't think that saying ew straight people is the answer. So that's my tea on that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that type of like ew straight people energy almost reminds me of like a bisexual girl and a guy going to Pride and someone being like, why are you here? Like, that's horrible and so silly. Or like saying that like one person is more gay than the other and therefore they're more valid. Or like, you know, I don't like it. It really annoys me. I would never call someone out for it. Oh my God, I'm not that type of person. But I just want to make sure that the community isn't, I guess, like I said, like othering themselves, you know, because I think, you know, we've gone really far and like, let's keep it that way. Cause I know a lot of people say their goal is that like, we'll never have to come out, or like, you know, there'll never be an assumption of a stereotype just because of your sexuality, or like people won't ever assume, you know, the second you're born, you're a girl, that you're gonna have a crush on a guy type of thing, which like I fully understand, but I think in order to get there, like we can't be like, it was straight people. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm glad you guys agree. I thought like, I'm a little terrified because I don't think I've ever called out the community, and like it's not even calling out, because like, I guess what I was saying was like, I understand probably what leads a lot of people to feeling this way, you know, it comes from a history of straight people being like, ew, gay people, but I think the best way to respond to, you know, hardship you might have faced because of that is just to be kind to everyone. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But like, in no way is it excusing certain people's actions just because they're straight then, like, not at all, you know, like I said, those weird men that fetishize girls' sexualities gross me out, like, ugh, yeah. Gross. Yeah, but anyways, let's move on. Okay. This was such a long rant. You just got here. You missed a lot. Oh my God, I eat such weird food, so I feel like I need to elaborate, but I'm trying to think. Like, what's something... I just will do the weirdest things, like, in the moment. I just do such weird shit. I'm like, trying to think. Wow. You're all gonna think I'm so disgusting for this. Please don't hate me. Oh no. Okay, so I'm like... It's so gross. I'm obsessed with mayo. Like, obsessed with it. It is so unhealthy. Like, not the food. I'm not trying to say that. But, like, how... Like, the things I mix it with. Like, French fries and mayo. I will not eat French fries with ketchup. But French fries with mayo, like, that's my shit. So weird. We would never hate you. Thanks. Not mayo. I know. Oh my God. It's so bad. God. I've like only dated one person that also liked mayo, and then everyone else I'm like, you're all gonna think I'm gross, so I like hold it back. I'm like, I'm just not gonna. Yeah. I'm canceled because of the mayo, god damn it. It's so good. It's so gross, but it's so good. Like, I just can't explain it. It's so delicious. Okay, I'm canceled. Someone said they eat French fries and mayo. There you go. Mayo's great. French fries and mayo. Try it. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of something else that's like really weird that I do that someone would be like, what? I mean, I'll just like I said, like this morning I mixed like protein powder and yogurt, and that's not that weird, I guess. What's like... I'll like make banana bread, and I'll like put my protein bars in it. I also don't know how to cook, so like my friends will make fun of me because I like will microwave protein bars. I just microwave them. There's so one time I, instead of 20 seconds, I did 20 minutes, and I almost burned down my apartment building, and someone walked in and was like, they're like, wow, you made a brownie? I was like, no, you don't want to eat that. You put soy sauce on noodles. Mayonnaise writes, oh my god, there's like mayo fights in the comments. Someone said I've never tried pizza and ranch, but I need to try that. Everyone swears by it. I'm trying to think, like, what else is weird? I do so much weird stuff. I'm like, God, let me think. I don't know. What else? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what? I make, like, the weirdest, like, I don't make normal salads. Like, I, like, try to convince myself to eat salad, because I'm like, you should eat greens every day, but, like, to do, the other day, I'm really exposing myself. I, like, put, like, chicken tenders, like, breaded chicken tenders on a salad. I was like, seems adequate, but, like, I don't think anyone else would do that. Yeah, there you go. So anyways, I think my next move is a recipe blog. Yeah. French fries in a milkshake. I've never tried that. I don't like Fanta. I'm not a big soda person. I never was, but I do this before I go to bed, and it's so good. And you can put a little bit of alcohol in it if you want, if you're over 21. But I mix cherry juice and sparkling water. And cherry juice, I saw a TikTok about it, helps you produce melatonin. And let me tell you, it helps you produce melatonin. Like, I drink my cherry juice and I'm exhausted, and then I go to bed. So I love it. It's great. But you just mix it with some sparkling water. Mayonnaise. All these comments about mayonnaise. Oh my god. It's great. It's so great. It, like, tastes like, if you guys ever, I always drank cranberry juice as a kid, and it, like, kind of reminds me of that. Yeah. You're gonna recreate all my recipes. What else is, my recipes would literally be how to microwave a protein bar. You're not supposed to microwave them, but I do it. Yeah, oh my, I was telling one of my friends that's a chef professionally, the cringing that, oh yeah, I'm not a big cottage cheese person either. No, not at all. My dad got keto cheesecake the other day, and it was actually really good, and it tasted like normal cheesecake, but it was made from, like, the weirdest stuff. It was like pecans, like, the crust was made from pecans. I don't know, it was good. But it was from Cheesecake Factory. Wow, sorry. I'm choking. Anyways, I did not see Brendan Urie on Fallon tonight. I am so confused why everyone is canceling him, and, like, I don't know. I haven't even, like, read about it, but I'm getting comments about it. I'm like, what? People are going that far to, I don't know. I don't know what happens, so I can't really comment on the situation, but everyone keeps, like, commenting about it on my stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, what? Yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I actually had a conversation about this today, but I don't know what happened. This is just in regards to life, but coming from a person, off my trash can. Coming from a person that has had, I'll turn off my volume, a pretty public, just personal life, it can be really difficult to not mess up especially when you're growing up. Like, I'm 21. A lot of kids are really dumb at my age and are in college being stupid. So, not saying that's all kids. Like, now is the age to make mistakes. Not saying I'm, like, going on my way to make mistakes, but I feel like people are very mature when they're 30 and 40, wow, 40 because they try things and make mistakes when they're 21. I'm not going to say I'm going to start throwing around inappropriate words. I would never, like, that's so silly. But if a person makes a mistake, I feel like if it's not done intentionally and they say they made the mistake and take the efforts to show that they feel bad for that mistake they've done, their whole entire career and everything else they've done shouldn't be discounted, or basically they shouldn't be canceled, you know? I don't know. I just think it's so silly. And it's also like sometimes so hard because I think obviously with entertainment, entertainers, everyone's obviously really attached to, for example, with musicians, not only the musician, but also the person singing it. And I mean, I faced it a few years ago with Melanie Martinez because I absolutely loved her music and loved her. And then there was a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but anyways, the whole internet was being really hard on her. And I obviously wouldn't support someone that did something like that. And then there's like the idea of like, do you separate the music from the person? Do you not separate that? Is listening to the music because you like it supporting that person? Is supporting that person supporting their actions? If there's no proof, is that fine? But like, do you need proof? Like, it's so complicated and mixed and like, yeah. I think what we have to do is just give people second chances and not always trust the internet. Yeah. There you go. Does this make sense? I don't know. But it's just like, it's hard, I guess, because we are so involved in the personal lives of the people that create publicly. And, do we separate the art from the artist? That is the question. I've had this conversation with a lot of people, actually, like, for the past, 3 years of my life. I think it's interesting. I don't know, Like, how much do you separate the art from the artist? Like, I mean, there's been rumors about Johnny Depp, but, like, do you not watch Johnny Depp movies? Do you not cast him again? Like, it's so complicated. People attack you for liking Brendan Urie. Oh, damn. But anyways, I'm very, very grateful. I've never been canceled. I've just been, teased and made fun of. And it's always on Twitter. No one else says anything. It's always Twitter. I'm like, damn it. Everyone's really nice to me everywhere else. Just Twitter for some reason. And I don't want to point fingers, but it definitely happened when I started hanging out with Frank. And I just feel so bad for him. And, I mean, it was people, I'm sure, would have made fun of me regardless. But, I don't know. It's just hard for me to see people that I really know are good people getting canceled for nothing, literally nothing. What did he do? What did he do? What have I done? Yeah. Oh my god, I would hang out with him after Twitter would do something. He's like, literally, you do nothing. You're the most, I will say, I will with confidence say, I'm a very unproblematic person. I watch cartoons all day. I live with my family. I, just create to create, and that's kind of it. I just, a lot of my life I try to keep a little more private. I don't ever, have the intention of using anyone. I always have good intentions, and, I'm very proud of myself for that. But when people, assume these random things about me, I'm like, what? Sometimes I'll see stuff where people are saying I only use my eating disorder for clout. And then, for me, that's really difficult because, then a year ago, 2 years ago, people were getting mad at me because they thought I very clearly had an eating disorder, but they were mad at me. Ridiculous. Yeah, but I can guarantee that I do everything with the best intentions, and I can 100% confirm that, and people can question it all they want, but Like, I can very confidently say that, and that's kind of what helps me sleep at night. I'm like, you're saying that, but I know that's not true, so, like, whatever. Yeah. And you know what? I'm flattered that people feel that people have no hard evidence to cancel me for, so they're just, like, trying to make stuff up. Like, she's obviously doing that for that. Like, cool. Anyways, this is a whole rant and a half. I feel like this is a very different side of Jessie Paege, but honestly, I'm actually starting a new series because I love commentary videos, and that's kind of what I do in my personal life, and I'm gonna try it out, and it'll be very similar to this. Yeah. It's not about that at all. I'm hoping, okay, wow. My phone is gonna die. Hold up. I have a charger. Wow, my leg is dead. Okay, I feel like this SpongeBob. I cannot walk. Here it is. Okay. I'm like, I cannot walk, and I'm trying not to flash anyone. It's just like it's a whole moment right now. You're just gonna have to look at my fan. It's a very nice fan. It does me justice. Just like the great clothing store. Okay. Hold up. I know I have a phone charger. Yes, I do. I knew I did. Okay. Cool. Wow, I'm so professional. Don't flash anything. Okay. Wow. I can't. Oh god, this is a whole mood. Well, I hope this is relatable to someone. I look great with a mustache. Let's be real, okay? Let's answer more questions. Whoa, okay. Please balance. Okay, let's see. Dun 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 dun. Okay, what's a good tip to deal with anxiety at night? So obviously anxiety is more than like a supplement or anything like that, but these are some things that can help alleviate symptoms, because I'm the queen of this. One thing I did do, the cherry juice, is great because it's also a muscle relaxer, so that helps. Also, magnesium, super good for you, but it also can help you go to sleep because it relaxes all your muscles. Take magnesium before you go to sleep. It will change your life, like 500 milligrams. I take it every night, and also magnesium is very good for you, so no person is going to tell you to not take magnesium. It's great. What else? Not saying the marijuana, but CBD oil, it's different. It doesn't get you high. Trust me, I would not recommend that. But that can actually increase anxiety. But I look like a doctor. That can increase anxiety. Wow, with my phone falling. Okay. But that can also help with sleep, and particularly sleep with anxiety. Trying to think. Other things I like to do, what else do I like to do? I like to do skincare. That relaxes me a lot. I put my phone away like 3 hours before I go to bed. Like, I charge my phone, and then I'm on my laptop. But, like, when I'm on my laptop, I'm, like, watching a TV show, like, without my phone even nearby me. Like, for all I know, I don't exist. Like, I am consumed by whatever I am watching, and, like, I literally forget I exist. But, like, it's great, because I feel like, I mean, unless you do get anxiety, like, genuine anxiety which sometimes you do, about a fictional character, and you shouldn't watch those shows then. Yeah, that's good. And I talked about this before, but cartoons are just the best, because I feel like they can implement real life topics, but you just take them less seriously because it's not live action. Like, you're not thinking, for example, like, especially if you deal with just really bad body dysmorphia, like, you see, you know, a really skinny actress, and, like, sometimes, you know, like, at night when you're, like, alone in bed, or maybe you're not alone, you have a partner, whatever your situation is, you know, I feel like like, at least for me, I just want to forget about the real world, and, like, cartoons are just the best. best way to do that? Like cartoons, anime, you name it. I can give you all the recommendations, like reading a book, reading a fiction book, great. Or I feel like reading a nonfiction book is definitely for the day. Whether it's the pandemic or something that's causing me anxiety in my day-to-day life, or, you know, thinking of a family member that's, you know, dealing with something, etc. I think just forgetting about that right before you go to bed, because you're not going to help anyone by not sleeping. Okay, I don't know if this helped. Yeah. Sophia the First. I've actually never watched that. Please adopt me. Sure. Okay, let's find a new question. Let's see. Doot, 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 doot. I do not play bass. I wish I did. Oh my god. I fucking love the sound, and yeah. Okay. It's a good question. Why'd you dye your hair blonde? I like blonde because it's very easy to dye my hair other colors. Like even when I had blue hair, pink hair, like my hair was blonde underneath. So, because this is kind of how oh my god. I have very dark hair naturally, so when I lift it, it goes to like a blondie color versus like a bleach, like super light platinum color. Okay, wow. We'll get this, guys. We'll get this. I just have to use my powers. Okay. I think my powers are failing me. What is this joke? Okay. Sorry, I need to reclaim my energy. See, this is how you know you watch too much anime. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I like it because I look like my mom, and I think she's very beautiful, and I think it also kind of like adds some youthfulness, and also I feel like how I look with blonde hair, I feel like there's like two stereotypes for blonde. Which I'm not saying either are bad, because that would be putting down other women, and we don't like that, or even just any other human. But basically, like, there's the idea of like the blonde woman that loves wearing heels and like loves being I don't know, just like the hot blonde stereotype. And then also there's like a stereotype, well, basically I kind of wanted to like take that I mean, I didn't do it with this in mind, but I feel like people focus less on the blonde stereotype of just like being cute and bubbly, like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. And like, I want to bring back that, you know, like some Sailor Moon-esque shit. Like, I don't know, you know, like, I love, like, I feel like there are just so many like cute, bubbly blondes, and like, I feel like it almost fits my personality. Like, I feel like great. I feel like a human golden retriever was what I was gonna say. Okay. Let's unplug that momentarily. Yeah, so basically, end of the story, I wanted to be a human golden retriever, and we got there. Cool. All right, let's see. I was talking about this before, but I'm obsessed. But okay, here's my dilemma with this. I feel like I only watch popular animes for the most part, except for things I grew up watching. So like, I just really want to watch more underrated shows and support smaller animes, because like, I watch all the like the big guys, you know, like I watch all the really popular ones, but I really want to support more of the smaller ones. So let me know. My issue is like I was talking about this before, but I just get so consumed in the things that I watch that like, I want to hear a million people that like it first. So it's more of like a me being, silly. And also like, I don't know. I don't even know. I really like the community aspect sometimes, like reading like the tweets and stuff. And obviously it's a lot easier to do that with a bigger fandom, you know, because the fandom's bigger and there's more like funny Tumblr posts and stuff like that. But does anyone still go on Tumblr? So I thought like, I don't know. I do sometimes. Every now and then. I had a Tumblr. I've had multiple Tumblrs. But I haven't gone in it as much recently. I know there was a big controversy where they like basically took out pornographic content, but they were like very picky. Like, they were very picky with what they kept. So I saw a lot of like LGBTQ plus blogs mad about it because like that was where they got their gay shit basically. And like I understand that, but I guess one way to look at it, all the porn was gone. I mean, not all the porn, all of the Tumblr porn was gone. They weren't like gay porn like bi, you know. So at least made it. Yeah. Anyways, wow. Thoughts on faith? Do you mean like religion, or didn't know Tumblr was dead? Like it at all. Like I feel like I see a lot of the pro eating disorder conversation that used to be on Tumblr that honestly like started to go away, moving to TikTok, and I don't like it at all. At all. No. I feel like when like Instagram like 2018 was like doing its best, like people were really starting to like support all body types, and I feel like TikTok has caused a little bit. Like, oh my god, I followed Charlie D'Amelio, and I felt so bad for her. Like, I see, like, she's talking about how, like, people are commenting that they think she lost too much weight, she gained too much weight, like, on the same post. I'm like, she's literally, 16 now? Like, that. I don't know. Yeah. But maybe it's like the TikTok I run into. I think I just need more comedy on my page. Like, give me comedy. Because I swear, I get so many negative, like, I don't know. Like, I'll get these TikToks and it's like, if you're watching this, you're probably depressed or have an eating disorder. And I'm like, I don't want to see that. Like, don't remind me. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm just like, why did this need to be made? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did this need to be made? You know? I don't know. Most things are toxic. That's true. I think it's also my For You page just changed a lot. For sure. Yeah. I think it changed a lot, but I think, overall we're getting a little less toxic. Anyways. I've seen that. Okay, there's like witches of TikTok. Someone's talking about it. I'm not at all like a part of it. I just am fascinated by it. So it's always on my For You page. It's like calling all young witches. I'm like, that's not me, but like I'm going to watch because I'm fascinated. So that's cool. And also like there's like so many like subgenres. There's also like subgenre of TikTok, and it's like these fairies, and like, bitch, I'm like, you're me. I kid you not, when I was in 3rd grade, my friends and I got made fun of because we would pretend to be fairies at lunch, as well as spies. We also, we seasonally, our story changed. It was so cute. Like, every single, like, few months, the story would change, but, like, it was so adorable. It was, like, this person, like, it was only 3 of us, but, like, one of us would turn into a mermaid, the other one would save her down the slide. Like, we were writing a whole fucking switched from mermaids to fairies, which was pretty drastic. It was our 2nd game we'd ever done, and it started like 2 days later, it just started pouring like crazy. It just started raining and thundering like crazy in New Jersey. And then we found a Tinkerbell. Well, first, before it started raining, I forgot about this. This was our first sign from the fairies. I swear God. We found a croc, a croc accessory that was shaped like a fairy. And we're like, it's a sign. The fairies are telling us something. And then the next day it started raining like crazy. And then it was raining every day we played the game until when we decided we would yeah. And then there was we had a little mini pool because we had a smaller house back in New Jersey, and we had this big rock that honestly like looked enchanted. If it wasn't enchanted, like that'd be weird because it anyways, we were like already beating those gender norms because basically we said that if you kissed, we were obsessed with H2O in case you couldn't tell, if you kissed the rock, you became a mermaid. And like kids from my school that like I wasn't friends with would come over to my pool to kiss the rock to become a mermaid. But my brother was like, I want to be the first male mermaid, and he did it. So like props to him. He's gonna hate me for sharing this. I also thought I was a mermaid. You know, I still do. Like, I still feel like I'm the main character that's gonna, like, turn into a mermaid when I touch the water and my life's gonna change. Or, like, I'm gonna get in some, like, I don't know, crazy scientific accident and get superpowers. Like, I'm waiting for it, but it hasn't happened. Yeah. You know how, like, on TikTok there's that trend where it's, like, am I the main character or the side character? And then someone was saying Pisces are the side characters everyone likes. So I was like, thanks. I mean, it's good to know that everyone, for the most part, I guess likes me, but like, I'd rather be the main character. But like, it's true. Like, whenever I watch, you know, my protagonist animes, I never relate to their personalities. They're typically these, like, that's why I like Teary on Ice, because I actually related to that main protagonist, but I feel like they're these, which I love watching these, but these, like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do everything, I'm gonna tell everyone my mission 24/7, everyone's like, haha, that person's never gonna do it, and they're, like, this super outgoing personality, like, Ash Ketchum, I'm gonna catch them all, and then, I'm like, I would never, I was in school, like, I'm not gonna say anything. I have no dreams. I was so anxious. I was like, I just suck at everything. Hi. And then I like Yuri on Ice because he's also like, I think I suck at everything. And I'm like, oh my God, that's literally how I think about myself. Which isn't always good. Someone said I definitely emanate Pisces. I do. I do. I swim faster like a mermaid. No, you do swim faster. Listen, don't let anyone make fun of you because it's functional. And not only is it functional, but it's productive. You swim faster when you swim like a mermaid. Yeah, there we go. The Pokemon rap is a bop. It is. I'm a sarcastic character. I wish I was. I'm like, yeah. Like, if we're talking supernatural, like, I'm the Sam. I'm trying to think of, like, another example. I don't know. I was gonna say I'm the Brock, but I'm definitely not. Hitting on every girl with pink hair. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, what's another iconic... Oh, I'm Violet. That's her name, right? I'm Violet. Wow, I apologize if I'm a horrible fan, but I'm Violet in The Incredibles. There we go. I feel like I'm Princess Bubblegum, maybe, but like not at the same time, because like, I don't know. We'll get back to that one. Someone goes, you are the lesbian. The lesbian. Like there's the lesbian. You're too soft to be Violet. That's true. I'm her in like the way I act. Like my hair is like this all the time and I'm like, leave me alone type of thing. But I'm like bubbly at the same. It's like I contradict myself. And like I watch really sad stuff and I like to make really dark music and put my hair like this. And like all my friends are Slytherins, but like I'm very like hee hee. So I don't know. Bubbles. I am the Bubbles. I'm 100% the Bubbles. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not dumb, but I'm an airhead for sure. Oh my god, I like just forget to do things and like my glasses are in my head. I'm like, where are they? And I just like forget to text people back like for a month and like such silly stuff. I am the airhead. Any person that knows me can tell you this is true. And like, I'm basically an adult baby. Like I need to ask other people to open water bottles sometimes. And like, there we go. Fire Princess. Maybe Marceline. You know, like, music-wise, you know, like, sad tunes and dressing the way I want to dress in a music video. I have, like, she's my alter ego. I definitely have a music video alter ego. I've discovered her. She needs a name. Yeah. You're Buttercup. Flame Princess. Buttercup is the one with the black hair that is super... I actually didn't watch... Powerpuff Girls was a little bit before my time, surprisingly. I know, I'm an old lady, but... Sassy but classy. You're Totoro. Oh my god, do you want to go on a tour? I'd love to, but someone just goes, Danny Phantom is hot. Oh my god, yeah, when I used to watch that show, I had such a crush on him. He's like tan with like white hair and just... I also thought he was hot as Danny Fenton too. Like, they were both hot, but I think I was more attracted to Danny Phantom because like that was kind of like his alter ego type of thing. And like, no reference to my song here. Like, don't read into this, but the show we're talking about. But if you want to stream my song, you totally can. But honestly though, like I will say that suit that he wears fits nice and it does compliment you. Like, you wear it and you do feel powerful. So maybe it's in the suit. I don't know. Because when I wore mine, I was like, oh shit. Danny is your trans alter ego. We love Danny. Honestly, I feel as if Danny Phantom was... what was I gonna say? It was such a well-written cartoon for just being like... Danny Phantom and Teen Titans. Like, these shows were... I feel like they were a lot more mature. I feel like people assume that kids nowadays aren't as smart or something, or like we're like sugarcoating some of these shows, but then you think of... I feel like just people are aware, like little younger kids are also like, what is Dog with a Blog? And like, I'm not saying like 5, but I'm saying like even like 12, 13. I feel like, for example, the biggest YouTubers, like David Dobrik is huge, and I'm sure he's a young audience too, and he's definitely, his content's mature, and it just shows that like kids nowadays, they know stuff, you know? Like, we don't need to sugarcoat things. Like, give us Teen Titans, give us original Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, please. Yeah, that's my rant there. Like, let's get another show like Danny Phantom. That show was great, and it was, you know, superhero show with something that's a little new. I don't know. Yeah. I'm being a queer stereotype and dyeing my hair. I didn't even know that was a queer stereotype until I was like, I don't know, people just told me. I was like, that's so funny. I've just always been dyeing my hair. It like wasn't even like a gay thing. I was just like, I like my hair dyed. I don't know. Yeah. You love Teen Titans and it made you realize you like girls as well as boys. I mean, the girls in that show were attractive. Like Starfire, she do be hot. Are you a step chicken? Yes. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. I really like Descendants, and I think the concept is really cool, and the music is good, so don't hate on me. And yes, that show did come out recently. Yes, I watched the new one when I was 20, and you will not be making fun of me. It's good, okay? I like Descendants. I liked that one. Zombies, don't ask why I've watched all these. So I watched Zombies with my friend Tiffany, and honestly, we were just like both having a bad day and needed something to kind of laugh at. And it's so like not serious that it's great to watch. Like you're just like, what is happening? I don't know, but like, you know, sometimes if it's like the polar opposite of a show like in like a movie like Inception. You don't have to think about anything. In fact, you laugh at how much thought that wasn't put into it, you know? And that's why it's great. I mean, I'm sure there was some thought, you know, there's great dances, but anyways. There we go. I mean, not a bad movie. Honestly, I've watched it more than an incredible movie like Inception because it's so fun to watch. It's just fun. Like, my friend and I we'll watch it, we'll just like try to do the dances, and like it just doesn't take life seriously. That's the best way to describe it, I guess. Steven Universe, of course, 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. I feel like I tell a lot of my older friends to watch it that are like 25, 26, and they watch the first season and they're like, this is a little kid's show. And here's what I say. I think season 1, you know, Rebecca Sugar just was able to start making the show, and they did originally want to pitch it towards children because it was on Cartoon Network, but like what happens with a lot of other Cartoon Network shows, the show started to get more of an adult audience, and also I think they started to give her more creative control. And also, like, I mean, there definitely was a storyline, but it felt, you know, when you watch filler episodes, it felt like a lot of, like, it's just so crazy, like, what is it, like the Giant Woman song in the first episode, and then you go to like It's Over, Isn't It? Like the what? Like the difference. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Yes, I love Miraculous Ladybug too. I love that show. Yeah, it doesn't matter, it's good. But I love to see it as an anime, like in that style. That would be 10 out of 10. Alright, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a great night. Alright. Bye, love you. Wow, I'm losing my voice.